find you.
Guys, just wanted to have a chat with you, give you a little bit of an update of what I'm doing post-comp with my nutrition and things like that. So obviously post-competition, the last thing you want to do is just like not track anything or just go out on a huge binge for the next like 2-3 weeks while you just get over your whole post-comp. And the other thing you don't want to do is you don't want to get stuck like in the same mindset of like not wanting to put on weight healthily and like kind of wanting to maintain that body, if you know what I mean. So the last thing you want to do is stay with the macros that you had while you were cutting, and the other thing you don't want to do is go to the other extreme where you just don't track and you just sort of stuff your whole metabolism up because it's not used to digesting the amount of food you're eating, and you go on a huge binge and you put way too much weight on way too quickly, and just it becomes unhealthy. You create more fat cells in your body and things like that. It's just the last thing you want to do. So what I'm doing is I'm obviously going to do a reverse diet. I recommend that anyone coming out of a competition post-comp should do some sort of reverse diet. Sorry, just had to change to the back of the car because the sun was, I don't know, making me really shadowy and you couldn't really see me. So as I was saying, everyone's reverse diet is different, and that can be a number of factors to take into account. So how lean you got, how low your carbs and your calories got, what your goals are after sort of your comp. Are you bulking? Do you want to go into a surplus, or do you want to just sort of bump up to maintenance slowly and leanly and kind of stay at maintenance? So yeah, there are a number of factors to take into consideration as to how you should reverse diet. So I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about what I've done in the past in terms of reverse dieting and what I plan on doing this time around. So my past reverse diet was super structured, and me and my coach absolutely nailed my reverse diet to the point where I was super lean, not super lean, but I still had abs and was eating 3,800. I reversed all the way up to 3,800 calories, and I was literally maintaining like a nice 51 to 52 kilos on 3,800, and my stage weight's 47. So as you can see, I nailed my reverse diet. My metabolism adapted really well, and it was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed a lot of food. So that's how I learned a little bit about my body and how it adapts to adding in more carbs and things like that, and also just how many calories my body can actually eat, because I am very active. Like, I'm always on my feet. I gym every day, obviously, and that sort of thing. So that's what I did my last reverse diet. What I'm doing this reverse diet is it's a lot less structured, and I'm a lot more flexible with how I'm reversing. So there's been a few days where things have popped up and I haven't really tracked that day, and I can honestly say that I've gone well over what my reverse diet calories and macros are. But at the moment, I've worked my way up over the last 2 weeks to 2,500 calories. I think it's like 310 carbs, 60 fat, and 130 protein, something around that. Not entirely sure on the exact amount, but that's been what I've reversed myself up. Well, me and my coach have reversed me up to, and it's been a lot quicker than last time as well. So I'm going, like, the question kind of was last time is, when do I stop reversing? Like, I just kept reversing up, and I actually reversed all the way up into, obviously I was in a surplus at 3,800, you would have hoped. So I kind of just reversed for like 4 or 5 months or so. I'm not planning on doing that. I'm going to reverse until probably 3,000, and I'm going to stop there because it's just unnecessary, and I know how to track very, like, flexibly without tracking. Like, I can just track it in my mind by 3,000, and I mean, I'm eating so much at that point that all I need to take into consideration is that I am hitting enough protein that day, and like I'm not having like 100 or 150 grams of fat or something. So that's going to be the plan. It's going to be a lot quicker. This reverse is going to be a lot quicker than last and a lot more flexible. And also I was weighing myself daily last reverse, so it was super structured, and I honestly, if you want to build your metabolism up and you want to be able to eat more, I suggest doing a proper reverse diet. But this year I have weighed myself once since my competition, and I'll probably weigh myself again maybe in a week or so, just to make sure. Like, I know I can visibly see changes in my body, but just to make sure I am putting on weight, I guess, because that's another thing with me. Yeah, putting on weight sometimes gets difficult for me. So yeah, in a week or so, I'd like to just see where I'm at, make sure I've put on enough post-comp, I guess, as well, because you don't want to have just like a month's gone by and you've only put on like a kilo. You do want to get back up to a healthy weight and healthy strength, you know, and like fix your hormones up and get your strength back and that sort of thing. So that's the other thing. I'm not really weighing myself. I'm taking it very flexibly. I don't have any competitions coming up in the near future, so I do want to make this sort of reverse and this tracking and things like that. I want to be able to do it quite flexibly because for now it is a lifestyle thing, a muscle gain thing, and I just want to live my life. So it's not going to be as strict. So I just wanted to give you a bit of an update of what I'm doing post-comp and that sort of thing. Give you a bit of an insight of what you can do post-comp and maybe what is more beneficial for you. And obviously talk to your coach about that. And if it's your first comp, you've got a lot to learn and that sort of thing. So it is a big learning curve and it is a bit of trial and error at the same time. So that is my update of my nutrition and things like that post-comp, but I'm absolutely loving where I'm at. I'm loving my mindset and my training's improving every single day, so I am happy. And that's other things you've got to take into consideration, how you feel internally as well. Just make sure that you're seeing improvements every single day. I mean, you're not going to be 100% yourself 2 weeks after your comp, and you shouldn't be stressing about that either. Give it a couple of months though, and you should be back to normal. So, I hope you enjoyed my little talk, my little bit of a chit chat, and my physique update. But that is going to end this video, and I'll see you in the next one.